All right, welcome to day 5 of the Before I Die New Mexico Festival here in Rio Rancho at French Funerals and Cremations.
Yes.
And this is the last of our work here today, but we have a wonderful thing coming to you later. But this is the Newly Dead game.
Yay!
So, for those of you young people out there, Google the Newlywed Game. I think most people here might know the Newlywed Game. Okay, I mean, you're kind of young, so maybe not so much, but you might have seen it in reruns. But instead of knowing your new partners, your wife, husband, their life, like more about their lives when you recently married. This is how well you know their end of life wishes. All right. So hopefully this is a fun and interesting experience. So I have 4 questions. All right. So the first 2 are fairly simple. We'll run a little easy. They're 5 points each. Okay. We do have some gifts for the winners, right? So there's a little motivation to do it. So, but we've got 2 ones that are 5 points each, and then we have one that's a 10-pointer and one that's a 15-pointer. And for anyone who's come to the Things That Matter or the show and tales that I posted, I chose a lot of things about possessions and what's going to happen to your possessions. So, because I have free will. Because now I have my very own signed edition of the Newly Dead Game by ours truly, Gail Rubin. So, yay! Thank you. All right. So, this is what we're asking you to do. I'm going to ask you a question, but what it is you're writing down what you think your partner, your spouse would want, right? So you're writing the opposite, right? You're writing what you think or know your partner wants, all right? Okay. Not what you want. All right, so the first question. What is your partner's mother's maiden name? And don't look over the shoulders.
Yeah, no peeking.
No peeking. And write it as big as you can because we need to see it out in YouTube land. So, what is your partner's mother's maiden name?
And why is this important?
And this is important because this is right, because it even says what the MC says. I love this. This question is vital for death certificate information. So needless to say, the records, they do not want to, and with everybody having names that are similar, they do not want to write out a death certificate for the wrong person, right? So knowing your partner's mother's maiden name is super important. All right, you got that? Okay, so now just flip over the page, and question number 2. All right, so this is also a 5-pointer. Outside of family, who are the 2 closest friends of your partner that they would want called right away with the news?
The news of your demise.
And we've got the background music. The news of your demise. All right. So, and you get, that is 5 points for each correct name. So, and that they're going to say, right? Okay. All right, we're moving on to the 3rd question. Yes? Okay.
10-pointer.
10-pointer. All right. What is your partner's most prized possession, and who would they want to inherit this item? So what is it, and who would they want to inherit it once they're dead and gone? give you a few more minutes for that.
They need extra time. I see confusion on their faces.
I see the wheels turning.
Yeah, there's a wheel over there. Ben's wheel. It's not turning yet.
At least I came up with something.
No peeking, anybody? Oh, no, it's easier for them to peek. Much easier for them to peek. So this will be an interesting test for me because the first time I hosted this was at the Frozen Dead Guy Days in Nederland, Colorado, at the Very Nice Brewing Company.
Oh, that's the name of it, right?
The Very Nice Brewing Company is the name of it. And I got mixed up about who do I ask about whose questions. So we'll see if I can figure this out this time around. So in this case, you get 10 points for the correct item and 10 points for the correct person that you want to inherit it.
Wow. Good luck, Don. I don't know.
I don't even know the answer. I'm like, if I have to come up with the answer,
We have to have our own answers too. Yes.
Well,
Like the right
you
answer?
have to tell us what you would say
Okay,
exactly, and then we'll ask them to hold up the thing behind
Gotcha.
you
That's-
saying, and
okay.
you do the same thing, so yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you do need to know yours as well.
Yes.
Right. All right, so number 15. If you were to set up a household shrine in your partner's memory, what item or items would they say should represent them? I mean, we were hearing today a lot about the funerals and making plans for funerals, and so people were like, you know, whiskey bottles, just don't put it in the retort. I learned about that.
Yes.
We all learned about that.
Yeah.
It has to be taken out first, but what clothes, what would you say you'd look at and think, that reminds me of my partner, or your partner says, I want that there to remind. So, if you were to set up a household shrine in your partner's memory, what item would they say should represent them?
Okay,
So it's what they say, what you say, or what they say. Not what you would want there. Yeah.
What was the third? What was the question about
Oh,
the item? Number 2.
Number 2?
Number 3. Sorry, I'm still trying to think of that.
so no, the
Most
the
prized possession.
10.
Prized
What is
possession.
your most prized possession? Now, keep in mind, this doesn't have to have a monetary value, right? This is just a prized possession. And who would they want to inherit this item? So if you get the right item, you still get 10 points. But if you get the right item and who they would want to inherit it, then you get 20 points.
This is a lot harder than I
I know.
thought.
Yeah.
I thought my new would
You're like,
I know you was
And-
going to be leading.
and Gail, there are some easier ones as well. There definitely are, but I chose, I guess, some harder things. So
That's okay.
It's fun.
possessions. So I need Gail to come back because she's the one who has the scorecard.
Oh.
So.
Sorry, dealing with porta potties in the cemetery issues.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Those are some issues. So
Yeah.
we are done with the questions now. So we're up to, right?
Quizzing our
Quizzing
couples.
our couples.
Yes.
So we're going to go through couple number 1 through 3 and then 3 to 1. We'll do couple 1, 2, 3. And then, okay.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Couple number
So,
1, Luke and Danielle.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
What is your partner's maiden, wait,
No.
what is your partner's,
Danielle, what is your
Danielle.
mother's?
mother's,
No, this is Lou's.
your mother-in-law's?
Yes.
No, but
Yes.
what is your?
Oh, mine last.
Last, she got it right, yay!
Okay,
And mine,
that's the maiden name?
Yes.
Okay, yes,
mine is Graf.
okay.
With one F or two?
One.
Yay!
Won't take
Okay.
off.
Got it
All
right.
right, so they've got 5 each,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Okay, so what is Car?
Yeah.
Is it Car? Brooke. Brooks.
Brooke and Donald.
Right. What is Brooke's
Mother's maiden name.
mother's maiden name?
Belcher.
Belger.
Belger.
Got it.
Belger,
Okay.
yay!
Okay, and what is
Donald's
My mother's maiden name
Don's
is
name?
Bayless.
Boom.
But I don't know if
Bayless.
it's one S or two S's.
2 S's.
She got it, yay!
All right, we got those.
We're all getting tested
All
today.
right, and it is Jesse.
I am Jessie.
Yes, all right, and Michael, right?
Jesse and Michael.
Correct. Okay,
What is Michael? Or what is mine? Mine is Freeze, spelled fries.
Nice.
She got it!
please spell like that.
Yeah.
But pronounced free. Excellent.
Okay.
Oh,
Does she get extra because of that?
but he spelled it right.
His is, I don't know. At all.
I know, it's McLaughlin.
Okay, there you go.
McLaughlin, okay,
Ah.
all right, okay.
Okay. I mean, it's also I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's
I don't-
also I don't know.
Mrs.
I was
I don't
admitting
know.
I didn't get points.
All right, so
Trying to get
All right.
points, baby.
So Luke and Danielle and Donald and Brooke each have 10 points, and Michael and Jesse have 5. Yay!
Yeah, but you can still,
And this is
you
where
can still
I'm-
make them up,
Okay,
make
sure,
it up. Okay, so we'll go this
Yeah,
way now.
okay.
So, outside of the family, who are the 2 closest friends of Jesse's that they would want called right away with the news?
So you want me to answer what I would say?
Yes.
And we look
How about I
at-
answer it first and then you
You
say?
answer first. You
Oh, but
answer
then
first.
she
No, no, I know, I'm just, I was trying to plan out the cheating.
I was trying to explain
You answer first.
It's
I would
enough
say
by
he should call Christine and Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Laura and Chris!
That works.
Okay, all right, all
All
right, fantastic. And?
Michael, who should I call?
Don't know. I'll say Gary and George.
You got it! And got the last
Well done,
names
baby.
too.
Their last names I know. 'Cause
Gary L. Allen and George R. Cooper.
I know them.
There you go.
That's awesome. Okay, and Brooke,
Brooke and Donald.
Donald.
I would say it would be Aaron and Cheryl.
Aaron and Cheryl. Boom.
Hey! Awesome, and?
I would say I only have one friend. Jeff for sure. And Ken?
Ah, and JD.
JD.
But that's okay.
All right.
But these are both, this is a
I don't
5-point
think-
question, so
Huh?
This is a
it's a
fun.
5 point.
That's a 5
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yep, that's a 5
Oh, I
point.
should have thought.
All right. Ken, okay,
Brooke
you
knows my
can't
friends
confuse
better than I
JT with Ken. Okay. All right, so Danielle.
Luke and Danielle.
Okay,
We can Danielle.
this was really hard actually.
I agree.
So, Liz,
And?
it's either Chrissy or Rebecca that you wrote. Chrissy.
Oh, I wrote Rebecca. Does that count? You get 2.5 points?
Actually, yeah, you get the full
Yes.
5 points,
All right.
yeah.
And I would
Yes.
say Kendall and Mike.
Oh, I said Kendall and Tim.
Oh, damn it, actually.
But,
All right, yay.
Wait, which Mike?
all right.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
Mike?
I should have thought Mike.
Oh,
Oh,
Which
I should have thought it's him.
all right, okay, and we'll go back this way. All right, so this is the third question. Right, what is your partner's, did we do that
What if
already?
I don't know the answer to this?
Oh, what is your partner's most
What's my
prized
most
possession and
prized
who
possession?
would they want to inherit this item?
And in this case, because it's a 10-pointer,
Right.
if you get half of it right, you'll still get 5 points.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what mine
This
was.
is really hard.
You go first.
My wedding ring I don't really know because I don't care. about
Whatever
stuff
it is
that
that,
much.
who would you want me to give it to? Whatever the item is. You're going to get 5 points out.
Some random person, just pick it.
Any item?
Lily.
Nope.
Yeah, what did you
0
say?
points on that.
What did you say?
I said vision painting to Julie.
Oh, that's actually what I forgot about that. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
All right.
Yeah, you have to.
Now it's you.
I don't know.
What would it be?
I guess one of my guitars to my brother.
Okay, well, I got the brother.
Oh.
But I said the glass swallows.
Yes, that is totally my most prized. I don't even think
Was it a
Now I
glass
remember.
what? Was it a glass what?
She knows me better than I know myself.
A glass.
They're little blue glass swallows that were his grandfather's that have moved around like everywhere, and they've broken in like several times in moves and been lovingly put back together several times. So I'm like, yeah,
From your grandfather?
his
Very cool.
Mhm.
All right, so that's a 0, I think.
Well, you got 5,
Oh,
because the brother.
the brother.
Yeah.
Mark, got it. Okay. Anything, pick anything. And of course, there is the
So much to
tradition,
choose from.
right?
Yeah.
You've done several of them where people just bring their stuff and let people choose, right? At their funeral, right? All right, so this couple right
Are you
here,
going
couple number
first?
2.
Donald and Brooke.
Okay.
Broken time.
You going first?
Am I going first?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Why
would
not?
say probably my dad's watch and a Tanner.
Oh man, I did your gold leaf glasses to Tierney.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have thought of
Should have been
that.
watch. Yeah.
Well, those are 2 good ones.
Should've been the watch.
Now we have 2 things to give away to 2 different people.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's start with the T.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely should
I got that right.
right.
All right.
All right.
Brooke, what
Very
would you
good.
say?
I'm
And?
gonna say my diamond necklace to. That's not what you wrote down. To
Hey, no cheating.
to Tierney was what I was gonna say.
Tierney always gets everything. I think this was more for me, that if I'm still alive, it would be your dad's coffee cup and I'd get to keep it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that cup that you brought. Yeah, to the show and tells. Yes.
Of no monetary value, but good
Right.
stories
Good
behind
to
it.
you.
Of course, of course.
Oh, we got
All right.
0.
Okay, well, thank you for participating.
Okay, Michael and Jesse.
Michael and Jesse,
Who goes first?
What is your most?
what is,
What is mine?
yes.
I have no idea, but I'm glad you said guitar, because now I'll say, oh, my guitar. And I don't know.
Who did you
Our nephew.
Very good
Ah.
answer. I said the first edition of the book you gave your father, and that you would give it to Dolores or Jimmy.
I like that better. I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
Like that better, I love that.
Guitar to my buddy
See,
Jesse.
when
There
you're
you go.
listening,
Yeah.
you're learning about one another, right?
Yeah.
It's great.
And my
And-
most prized possessions are the letters I've received, and I would like them to go back to the people who wrote them.
That is very
They're
classy
already
and
organized by
not at all what I-
person.
They are? They are?
They're organized by person. and
Wow.
Send them back to that person.
Very neat, but
And my guess has no basis.
Apothecary
Antique desk. To
Oh, cool.
So
Gabby.
your
Gabby.
brother Gabby.
Cool.
yeah?
Sure.
I don't think it was that prized a possession, but you're not very materialistic.
Yeah, well, I don't think, the thing that I've learned in over a decade of hosting events about things is it's not that the thing has like a lot of value, it's the stories that get attached to the things, like those swallows that keep on moving around and get broken and get put back together. It's not, I'm not a particularly materialistic person either. I live part of the time in a 21-foot camper van, so I can't have a lot of stuff in there, you know? So last but not least, if you were to set up a household shrine in your partner's memory, what item would they say they should represent them?
Now, before we go through,
Yeah.
I'd like to let you all
Oh.
know, Luke and Danielle have 25, Donald and Brooke have 20, and Michael and Jesse have 15. So this 15-pointer question can change things up.
Everything. Okay, unfortunately, it's about possessions. I shouldn't have done that to you. I'm sorry.
No, just one.
All right, so we'll start on
Sure.
this side. So,
The one item would be, I will say, an X t-shirt, like the band X. So something that represents his love of the band X.
and is that what you?
Now I will. No, I have no idea.
Oh, we missed it.
I think
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
I probably would have said
Sorry, Michael, I messed
my
up.
guitar, so, if,
Oh,
in answering honestly,
I answered
so,
what I read.
That,
but I'll go ahead and answer for you if you want, and then you can check it out.
Sorry, I messed up. What I would like in my altar is journals.
Again, very classy. I said artwork.
Oh.
you're an artist.
Sure. I mean, yes, I
Yeah.
make things.
Awesome. Awesome. And you write, obviously, because you want
Journals
journals.
too.
Letters and journals are big.
All right.
See?
Letters and
Maybe.
journals and artwork. I like it. I like what I'm hearing. Okay, so, yes.
I
So,
would put on mine,
to represent you.
I'm gonna say, like, garden stuff. Or champagne, that was my other guess.
Ooh.
I did champagne.
Okay.
You get that one.
Gardening, champagne.
We-
Champagne,
We
gardening.
literally sit outside every Sunday morning and garden and drink champagne.
Champagne.
Nice.
Oh,
Garden
nice.
and drink
Yeah, we sit on the
champagne.
deck every Sunday and we garden and drink champagne.
They go
We garden,
together,
we garden.
yeah.
I love that. I love that. All right, and what did
Mine,
you do?
mine, I'm assuming a bottle of whiskey.
I don't think you.
I was gonna say it's
I
blank.
believe you though.
It's
There you go. See it.
Yeah, it's there, I promise. There we go.
Sadly, both of ours
Whiskey.
were about
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yay.
Oh.
What kind of whiskey though?
Oh boy, any kind that's made out of whiskey. No, I like, we drink a variety of things and it's just sort of become a thing where we always have a weird selection of bourbon, Irish whiskey, and, you know, we have a funky bar that was given to us by a friend and people come over and they know there's always something there.
Always something
Wonderful.
there. Champagne and whiskey.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that
Okay.
changed your score big time.
Yeah. Awesome.
No,
Okay. All right. So,
Okay, so on mine,
Yep.
plants.
Plants.
Didn't have that.
plants.
Plants. How about like
No.
just life? Plants.
Nope, didn't have that.
What did you
I
have?
had like 4 different things. I was gonna pick one. I had the glass owl, and then the glass sculptures, and then your vision painting. So 0 strikeout.
Okay, it's very good.
She's not thinking about that vision painting at all.
I think it's a lot bigger to you than it is.
I thought it, anyway. So for me on mine,
Yes. On the shrine.
I would say something musical. So a guitar or a guitar pick maybe.
Yes.
No.
So I say guitar picks and something tiger eye.
Woo, all right.
Okay. Do explain.
Like the stone tiger eye.
Yeah.
That's him. Just
Really?
in a
Just
nutshell. Yep.
had a connection to it. Very cool. That and dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I learned about that in Death Over Drafts.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Would you like the official score?
Sure.
Totals.
Okay. Wow. Okay, we have couple number 1, Luke and Danielle, with a total of 40 points. Awesome. Donald and Brooke, we have a total of 50 points. And Michael and Jesse,
Less than
15.
50.
You're all gonna get a gift. Next question. Thank you so such sports and trying this out with us and
So couple number
spending
two
the
is the
time.
big winner!